No, it's Phil.
Hi, I'm Tony Wachowski from Anytune. We're here at Soundcheck Studios with Phil Rushworth for the first installment of Anytune's Musician Spotlight, where we're going to meet some musicians who use Anytune and find out a little bit about them. So Phil, tell me about your history of music.
Well, I started in junior high playing bass and played in jazz bands and concert bands, played through university. In university I started to play in clubs, playing jazz gigs, and then that led to rock gigs, and looking for rehearsal space for practicing once I was out of school was really tricky, so my partner and I, who was a drummer, decided to start a rehearsal studio. So here we are, playing in bands and running a rehearsal studio and using Anytune to learn the really tricky parts.
Cool. It's one of the coolest places to jam, I think, in Ottawa. So you had a chance to try Anytune. What do you think?
I did. Anytune's a great tool. I wish I had it back in junior high, because what it lets me do, what I use it for, is to take songs from my iTunes library, and I like to learn really tricky, technical, meaty bass parts, like maybe too much. So it lets me slow down these million notes a second and hear what are the notes, what are the nuances of the notes, and slowly increase my speed. It's the same thing I did in junior high, except it was much harder to get the notes off of the recording because they're going by so fast. You know, it takes a strong ear at that speed. So this lets you slow it down, figure out the notes, practice slowly. And slowly, like any time you're playing something fast, you've got to learn it slow and ramp up. Well, that's exactly what Anytune does.
Cool.
For me. Well, let's just, are you rolling?
Yeah.
Okay, great, super. So I'm just gonna jack into the,
okay, yeah, so.
What is it, an Apogee Jam?
So this is an Apogee Jam. We got, any adapter will work. This is an analog adapter, an iRig. This is the Apogee Jam, which is digital. It sounds a little bit better.
So with the Apogee Jam, we're going in digital.
Yep.
And that lets me port it out onto in our case, onto the mixer. But if I was at home, I could plug it into my stereo.
Yeah, or just put your headphones in.
Or put my headphones in.
You can play along without an amp. What I'm going to do is, now in LiveMix, I just press this one button here that says mic, and you'll see
I'm clipping.
Your little clipping here, so we'll...
Do you have an input adjuster there?
There's a little adjuster here, so I can turn down so it's green. So now we've got you mixed with the song. We'll go all song, or all you.
The middle?
This is the middle, but you probably need to go so you can see. You can hear yourself playing over top of the song. A little bit of clip in here.
Okay, and now I'm going to pause it. I'm going to go back there, which is really easy. Just drag and drop. Because this is my sticky point, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to
hit a mark there.
I'm going to drop a mark there, and I already know from looking that the other spot I want to mark is not that far up. It's just right there.
Okay.
We're going to just get over this piece by piece. It's easy to get back and forth between the markers.
Or you can set a loop between those markers, right?
Yes, that's what I want to do.
So we can just go to the first marker, hit the A button.
Yeah.
Go to the second marker, hit the B button.
Yeah, and then press.
And now we have the loop in there. And now I can let's just try it and see if the loop.
Yeah, that's going to be sticky. You're right, I do want to get more beat. Oh yeah, and now of course I've got to slow it down. That's why I can't do it yet. I'm going to bring our net volume up a bit.
Yeah. Now the other thing we do is put a little delay in there too. So it'll delay after each loop.
Oh nice, because that's what I was just thinking.
So now I
should have dragged that back.
5 seconds in between the next loop. You can adjust that to whatever delay you want. You can see what it comes with.
Right.
So we got a little countdown here to tell you when the delay is going to be done.
think I've got it.
Think you got it? All right, let's try it. Now, another thing that I didn't show you yet is the step-up interval trainer. So what this does is it starts a start tempo and a stop tempo. Sorry. You have a start tempo and a stop tempo, a number of increments. So you can start off at half
This
speed,
I love. This
and
I love.
it just keeps going up a little bit.
So what I'm doing is learning it,
Right.
which can't use that yet because I'm like picking and
First you
choosing.
gotta figure out what you
Super
were trying
easy.
to
I
play.
slide around. I find the notes I'm missing. I correct some of the inverted patterns I had. Once I've learned it, then what I want to do is dial it down to somewhere around half, and what, like you said, ramp it up until I'm at full speed, or maybe 1.2, 1.23.
Oh yeah, go a little
right?
bit
So you always learn it faster. Then when you get in a show, you can just lay back into it. Right on. So I'm going to. I think I got this. I guess. Oops.
So we'll start it at.
Oh, dude, I'm not ready yet. When I say I think I've got it, it means I've still got a few bugs to work out. You should know that. You're in software development.
All right.
I got it. Okay, let's train it.
Train it? You want to do the train?
Yeah, I want to train it. I want to see how quickly I can
to
get
do the
this up to
trainer,
speed.
you just hold the button down. We're setting now.
Hold the loop button down.
Well, the trainer button.
Trainer button.
Just like the loop button, but
Okay, I just tap it.
so you can set the values. Starting
Start
at half
tempo.
speed, which is what we're at now.
Yeah, yeah.
End tempo, like you
Give me
said.
1.1.
That's
good enough. That's good
now,
enough.
how many loops do you want to get from there to there?
Give me. I'm going to take 13. I want a prime number.
Of course. Why wouldn't you want a prime number?
All right. Okay. Kick it. Oh yeah. Oh man, that's nice. Get it back here. Trying to get the first get me.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Come on. Are we over one yet?
Next time we're at 1.
These guys rip it.
Now we're over 1.
This is number 1. This is over 1. Wow.
That's not good.
Is this the top? I'm topped out here.
That's it. Yeah. I was at 1.1 times. So yeah, he's really moving.
Wow. But that's great. I could just stretch that out and do 100 loops.
You do 100 loops or whatever.
Slowly
you can
push
start at
myself
whatever
in
you want.
from
whatever you want to.
Yeah.
And if, like I say, push yourself beyond what you need to play it in the gig, and then
wow, that's
it'll be easier
humbling.
in the gig. So that's basically LiveMix allows you to play with the song, and when you can slow down the song and play with it.
I love that you can jam headphones into that, because if you're in an apartment or whatever,
Exactly. You don't need an amp. You can just put your headphones in.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can keep practicing.
And we get a lot of original bands in, so this is great for them because it's this lets them mix their music. If they're learning with a new band, they're a new band member, they can slow the tunes down a bit and learn them.
That's right. And also when you create marks and loops, you can put comments in them and then email them to your band member, and then they import them into their version, and they have all those loops and marks right in the exact spots in the song where they can say.
Even just the notes, I guess you could just do marks and put a note on it, like
I
want to try something interesting or new here at the next rehearsal.
Right. Say
very good communication.
Need something here, need something there, or don't like this part, let's change that type of thing. So we really try to make it as a way to communicate about music, not just learn how to practice music.
Yeah, I know.
So teach your students, band members, all those type of things.
Wow.
So I hope you.
Yeah, I love it. I'm looking forward to really digging into some of these tunes and learning some of the stuff I've never. Some of the what do you call that? Just the blocks I've had, the things I've never actually learned because I just can't listen that fast.
Yeah. And then the EQ allows you to take off the highs if they're distracting you from hearing the bass.
Yeah.
And like I said, you can actually take the bass down if you want to play along and not hear so much bass.
That's cool. Awesome.
Well, thanks, Phil, for letting us.
Yeah, thank you for coming out to Soundcheck.
And Soundcheck's a great, like I say, great place to jam. And we'll try and show Anytune some of the other guys are out here.
You bet. Yeah.
Thanks.
Don Cherry's gonna sue me.